Hi, and welcome to the Wyse 5060 upgrade from WES7P to Windows 10 IoT Enterprise video. My name is Manish Chacko, and I'm the product manager for Windows 10 IoT Enterprise for Wyse Thin Clients. The first thing we're going to do is download the Windows 10 IoT Enterprise image, and this is the website. You can pause the video and jot that down if you don't already have it bookmarked. You're going to go here to the product downloads and find the Windows Embedded Standards section and look for the 5060, which should be the last item there. I'm going to go ahead and click on search. Once the Windows 10 IoT Enterprise executable is available on May 10th, it will be listed right here along with the release notes and any other supporting documentation. Go ahead and download the executable. And while that's running, I'm now going to go to the downloads.dell.com/Wyse site to download the USB tool. If you already have this, you don't need to do it, but if you are new to this, you should click on the USB FT listing there and find section 213 and download the USB imaging tool as well as release notes and the PDF for additional information. Once you have that done, you can now insert a 32 gig or larger flash drive. Now I like to format the drive before I use it, so I'm going to go ahead and format this drive. Choose the defaults there, and we're done with that. Once you've downloaded the Windows 10 image, you can then go ahead and find it and extract it. So this would be what the image looks like. You would right click and extract it. I use 7-zip to extract it here. I've already extracted this before the video, so I'm just going to go ahead into the folder structure and show you the different files here. So this is the file that you want to look for once you use the USB imaging tool, and I will get to that just now. Now, if you're going to use the USB stick to upgrade your 5060 unit to Windows 10, you would click on Image Push, choose 64-bit as this is a 64-bit operating system, accept the warnings, and add your image. Now you'll notice that this is the file structure that I showed earlier, folder structure. And you can either choose to do a standard install, which will wipe all your settings, or you can choose to do an upgrade if you want to upgrade the WES7P to Windows 10. I'm going to choose update, click on open. You'll notice that there's two check marks here, one for OS and one for BIOS. I'm going to upgrade the BIOS at the same time, and as well as upgrade the OS. The BIOS upgrade is highly recommended. Once I have that appropriate sections checked, I'm going to go ahead and click on Configure USB drive. And this process will take a few minutes, so I'm going to pause the video and come back. And we're back. It took roughly about 10 minutes for the USB drive to be configured. Now you get the message that says you can remove the USB drive, so I'm going to go ahead and close the USB tool, remove the drive, and proceed to upgrading my 5060 unit with WES7P to Windows 10 IoT Enterprise. Alright, now that we have created the USB boot disk, we now insert it into a Wyse 5060 thin client running WES7P currently, and power it on. As soon as it powers on, you want to press the delete key to enter the BIOS settings. The password for this is 5port with a capital F. Once you enter the BIOS settings, you want to go over to the Advanced tab, come down to the Boot from USB section, and make sure that it is enabled so that the boot drive will actually work. Once you've done that, you can go over to your security settings, make sure that there's no password set, and hit the exit button. It'll ask you to confirm if you want to save configuration changes. You say yes. It will boot up again. Once again, you want to enter the BIOS and change the boot order. It's 5-port again with a capital F. Now that we're booted into the BIOS again, you want to change the boot order. You want to find the flash drive that you have the upgrade on and promote it to the top. In this case, I'm using a 64 gig SanDisk drive, but a 32 gig or higher will work. I'm going to go ahead and save the settings, confirm it, and let it boot up again. You'll notice that you have three options now: pull, push, and exit. You want to push an image to this device from USB key, so you choose the second option, press enter. You'll notice that the 5060 32 gig upgrade is selected. You have the BIOS, the OS, and the non-Pixie image. I'm going to hit enter and choose yes, just to make sure I'm absolutely sure, and the upgrade process will start. This process will take a while, so we can pause and come back. I'm just going to go ahead and skip the disk checking so that we can speed this process up. And the Windows 10 upgrade will continue. It's going to auto log in as admin the first time and apply a bunch of settings, and then it will reboot and come auto login as a user. You'll notice a command prompt pop up in a few seconds that will start applying all these settings. There it goes. Once that process is complete, it will reboot and auto login as user, and your system will be good to go. So here we have the after the first boot as admin, where the system now auto logs in as user, and the settings will be applied. And then once going forward, whenever you reboot the thin client, it will auto log in as user, unless you want to log in as admin, where you can log off and log in. This completes the upgrade of the Wyse 5060 thin client from WES7P to Windows IoT 10 Enterprise. It will take a few more seconds and run some scripts, and once that's done, it will be complete.